In a quiet village nestled between emerald hills and sapphire lakes lived a boy named Ion. He wasn't particularly tall, strong, or even talented in the traditional sense. But he had something rare, an unshakable belief that everything was possible. Every evening after school, Ion would sit by the river, sketching dreams in the air with a stick. Sometimes he drew airplanes, sometimes rockets, and sometimes giant machines that could plant trees with a single touch. The villagers would walk by, chuckling. Dreams are nice, Ion, they would say, but the world doesn't work that way. Ion would simply smile. Maybe it doesn't. Yet, he lived with his grandmother, Amma, who always encouraged his wild thoughts. People will laugh until they see it happen. She'd whisper while combing his hair. Let them laugh, Beta. You keep dreaming. One day, a traveling science fair visited the nearby city. Ion begged Amma to let him go. She sold her only gold bangle to buy him a bus ticket and a notebook. Go, she said, and bring your dreams closer. Ion reached the city wide-eyed, soaking in every experiment, invention, and idea. He met a professor from a National Institute of Technology who was amused by the boy's endless questions. Impressed by Ion's curiosity, the professor handed him a visiting card. If you ever make one of your crazy machines, come show me, he said, half joking. That night, Ion didn't sleep. He returned home, head buzzing, heart pounding. With Alma's encouragement, he started working. He learned from books, fixed broken radios, opened old televisions, and scavenged scrap to build his first prototype, a small wind-powered water pump. It wasn't perfect. It didn't work well. But it worked, and that was enough. Years passed. Ion grew, failed and failed again, but never stopped. By the time he turned 20, he had built a low-cost irrigation device powered by wind and solar energy. It could help farmers in remote villages grow crops, even during dry seasons. He remembered the professor's card, now worn and faded, with trembling hands. He made the call. The professor, now retired, recognized him immediately and invited him to present the invention at a national forum. The device won awards, grants, and attention, but more importantly, it won hearts. Ion's village was the first to use the machine. Crops flourished. The villagers who once laughed now patted his back with pride. At the inauguration of his new lab, Ion stood beside Amma, tears in his eyes. Reporters asked, "What made you believe you could do it?" When everyone else said you couldn't, he smiled, looking at the hills, the river, and the place where it all began. "I just believe one thing," he said. "Everything is possible